Well, one of the people who was there at the Gaslight to hear John Hurt was my old pal Dave Van Ronk. Dave Van Ronk was kind of the paterfamilias of the group of us. He was a little bit older and been there a little longer. He knew the ropes that we didn't know, and he was just an all-around great guy. In the summer of 1960, I was still in Fort Dix, New Jersey, in the dreaded clerk typist school where they sent all us hard cases, recidivists. And I was coming in on weekends to the village, and Dave was singing at the Commons, which was right across from the Gaslight, and he was hiring the other performers, so he would hire me for Friday and Saturday nights. I got $10, I think it was, and I wasn't sure how you spent that kind of money, but I figured it out. For me, the great boon was in the subsequent week at Fort Dix. Come noon, I did not have to go to the horrible, huge, sweaty mess hall. Instead, I would take my folk bucks and waltz over to the PX and buy a retail hamburger or a cheeseburger, flaunting my ill-gained goods. Because, you see, originally, I wanted to be an actor, but common sense prevailed, and I settled for the security of folk music. Dave was my mentor, I guess you would say. He taught me finger picking on the guitar. He taught me many, many songs. He knew of absolute encyclopedic knowledge of folk songs. And he would keep the audience off balance, too. He would sing a raucous Delta blues, and without missing a beat would go into, "Would you like to swing on a star?" And people were, easily disoriented by this kind of thing. Well, he was a great big hulk of a guy who luckily had a heart of gold. I mean, he was a pussycat, really, but you didn't want to mess with someone as big as Dave was. He would kind of lurk on the stage, and yet he was the sweetest temperament guy. He was my best man when I married Midge, and he remained my best man after losing him in 2002. Took me a long time, but I finally found a song from my friend, the mayor of MacDougal Street. He's been gone for many years now, that's for certain. Left a vacant spot no man could fill. They closed the hall and someone drew the curtain. No one replaced him yet, and no one will. Hanging around the Gaslight back in the day, laughing with Dave Van Ronk and hearing him play. It was green, rocky road and played as it lay. The devil's on the bandstand, it's a hell of a tune he plays. But the devil puts down his banjo and he reaches for the booze. When the mayor of MacDougal Street playing the blues. When Dave Van Ronk sat down, the room got quiet. He'd strum a simple chord on his Gill guitar. Sounds so sweet, it made you want to try it. It made you dream of swinging on a star. Hanging around the Gaslight back in the day, laughing with Dave Van Ronk and hearing him play. It was green, rocky road and played as it plays. The devil's on the bandstand, it's a hell of a tune he plays. But the devil puts down his banjo and he reaches for the blues. When the mayor of MacDougal Street playing the blues. I never knew a man to suffer fools less gladly, or to view this world of ours with a jaundiced eye. I miss this friend of mine, I miss him badly. In this pygmy world, a giant came stomping by, hanging around the gaslight back in the day, laughing with Dave Van Ronk and hearing him play. It was green, free, rocky road and play it as it lays. The devil's on the bandstand, it's a hell of a tune he plays. But the devil puts down his banjo and he reaches for the blues. When the mayor of MacDougal Street playing the blues. Devil puts down his banjo and he reaches for the blues. When the mayor of MacDougal Street playing the blues. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Best invitation there is.